Good morning, YouTube. I'm going to start a series, and what we're going to do is we're going to start and we're going to track the planting seasons throughout the summer here that we're involved in. And the first one is yellow peas. That's what I'm planting right now, drilling to be more accurate. And they will go in now. It is the 4th of April, and we will harvest these in the July time frame, typically around the 10th to 15th of July. And what I'm going to do in this series is we're going to go from planting, the methods and characteristics of what we plant each time, and then we're going to track it through the summer up to the harvest point, and then I'm going to take it through the harvest and then take it to the table and show the process of going from the beginning to the end, and help connect the link between what we do as farmers and how it impacts and how easy it is for most of this to end up on your table. And I really encourage people to go to the farmers and buy directly from the farmer. You don't have to get it from a third party, and I really recommend that. So that's what this series is meant to do, is to help people learn and understand that there is very little need for the middleman in many crops. And for example, yellow peas, like we're doing here, you can use those to make split pea soup. You can make meal out of them. You can make flour out of them. They're high in protein. They're a good nutrition. They are very usable by the body. They're good for animals. They're good for humans. They're just a great all-around, easy to grow item. One thing about them as far as characteristic is that they require no nitrogen. Being a legume, they are a nitrogen scavenger and take it from the atmosphere, which it's abundantly available in the atmosphere, and they process it through the plant and actually release it into the soil. So approximately 100 pounds per acre is generated into the soil, available for the next crop. So a very beneficial plant and easy to grow, relatively speaking. We are in the southern portion of the growing belt for the yellow pea, and it does present some struggles and challenges. Our yields aren't as high as, say, the Dakotas, but at the same time we work it out pretty well. The nitrogen and nutrition for the soil is good. They also mellow the soil, so if you have compaction issues, they help to mellow that and do quite well. And they break a monoculture style of farming into something that is more diversified, which is very important. So, like I say, what the goal of this is to connect the dots between the things that are grown and how they can land on your table, how your family can benefit from that, and how that you can go direct to the farmer. And this is going to cover predominantly in the commercial agricultural side, 3 crops. We're going to cover from field to table, yellow peas, wheat, and corn. Those are the things that the operation I work on produces. And so we'll cover those from a commercial agriculture perspective. Then I will also cover a few other grains and items from the raw grain perspective, point of view, to the table, to show that there's even more options out there than what we grow, for example. So some background: we are a large farm. We do commercial agriculture. And that's got its pros and cons. I'm not going to go into that on this video, but there will be a partner series of videos on this, which will be from the homestead perspective on my own personal homestead operation. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take from the planting to the table, and in that scenario we're going to have a lot more options. We're going to be doing open pollinated corn. We're going to be doing open pollinated squashes and garden vegetables of all types. We're going to cover potatoes, and we're going to take all these things and we're going to go from beginning to, like I say, to the end. We're going to take it through the the harvest stage into the storage, for example, in the cellar, and from the cellar to the table in the end of the year. But we're also going to, before that, we're going to cover it as it goes through the year and different ways and times to use those things. So, hope that you all can learn something from this, and I will share my thoughts, and I will look forward to all the comments and questions. Thank you. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, a little bell notification, and hopefully it does help somebody. Thank you.